people, Facebook people. It's Ben Barreto here. It is Monday, February 5th, and I'm in a home. I'm going around. I just went and met with a lender, and I am checking out some homes. My hair's doing some wacky stuff. But the reason that I wanted to shout out real quick is, one, I need to shoot my stuff for the day. Two, I wanted to talk to you about whether or not you have lender partners as a new agent. And if you're a new agent, I highly recommend you go out there and start talking to lenders in your area. They'd be happy to meet with you. They love getting agents on their team and form a relationship. Look, the fact of the matter is we don't do this alone. You work with, if you're a buyer's agent, you work with a seller's agent. Your seller's agent, you work with a buyer's agent. You work with a closing agent. You work with a mortgage lender. And you all have to be in sync. And if you've seen any scripts out there, a lot of them have the line, asking buyers, and one of the qualification questions are you pre-approved? And would you like a second opinion? But you can't answer, if they answer yes, they'd love a second opinion, you can't answer that if you don't have a lender to go to. And if you're just pulling a lender out of the phone book, what kind of service are they going to get? Because that's going to reflect on you. So with that being said, make sure you guys have a lender agent that you're close with, that you work with, you guys have met, you've conversated, they know what your goals are, and they offer something in return. Okay, the lending agent I met with today offers advertising for the homes I list, my ability to control those advertisements, as well as throwing me a buyer every now and then when they get, qualifiers in. So that's going to be really helpful when, things are going slow. I might need some business, and next thing you know, I get a buyer referred to me from a lender. So talk to lenders and form relationships, okay? Other than that, after I talked to him, I had to go pay a bill, and then I decided to look at a couple of houses. So I'm getting ready to shoot a video, which is the third part to my home buyer series, which is showing homes. And I was thinking of doing it in vacant home, but I didn't bring any of my camera equipment, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that here. Maybe I can set up my phone somewhere, but I will holler back at you guys in a little bit and give you some updates from where I am. All right, thanks a lot. So I just got a little bit of a blow to the gut, I guess a reality check. I followed up on, it was the first appointment I ever went to. It was a Make Me Move couple that lives in a pretty sought after part of town with a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. Probably could list for about $240,000, $230,000. And this was back in December, and they weren't ready to do or commit to anything until March. So I followed up with them about every 3 weeks. And so I followed up with them today, only to find out they decided to list with another agent. Man, it sucks. I'm actually kind of heartbroken. I feel like I got broke up with. I feel like I got dumped. It's funny, I don't know these people, and they've had no commitment to me, but I guess in my mind, I was confident that I was going to get this appointment, or get this listing. They were extremely friendly. Every time I talked to them, I asked them if they talked to other agents, and they always kind of said, like, no, we haven't. There have been people that called, but, nothing really set in stone. So I felt like, man, this is mine. If I keep following up like this, they're going to see that I'm motivated to sell their house. I made a mistake of, after she told me that they listed with another agent, of just saying, okay, well, good luck, and getting off the phone. I should have, and I called back and tried to ask straight up, like, look, I definitely respect your decision, but I'd love to know what it was that had you choose the other agent over me. Where did I drop the ball? Where can I improve? But when I hung up and then immediately tried to call back and they didn't answer, so it was probably odd and a little awkward that I did that. But so I left a voicemail and sent an email basically saying, you know, I'm not trying to make it awkward. I just want to know where I can improve on my presentation and what it was that I failed to do to get your business. And hopefully they'll respond, because I really do want to know. So that just happened. On a positive note, I should be getting an agent said that they were likely going to be putting an offer in on the home I just listed, and that's pretty fast. But you know, I don't have my fingers crossed for it. You know, we'll see what happens. And the seller of that home does have some other leads on listings for me, so you know, she'll be back up here this weekend, and hopefully I can lock those down. And I also made some really strong calls today, and have an older couple that has a rental property that they want to sell, and should be getting back to me this evening with a time for us to meet and set an appointment. I also have a Make Me Move lead that said she chose an agent, but seemed very fickle about the agent she wanted to work with, and went ahead and asked me to send her information. So maybe I'll hear from her. I don't know. But, you know, I guess moral of this story is, you know, don't count your chickens before they hatch. And one missed opportunity is an open door for another opportunity. So it's back to the grind, back to the hustle. But man, it sucks. It sucks.